And I really love the positioning. The positioning is like, honestly, what the fuck? It's just making me hard. Like, look at this. Look how good he plays around Pyke. Like, look at his clicks. He's kind of trusting Pyke, but not really. Pyke is looking to do something, but his positioning is so unreal that even if Lee Sin, you know, flashes on Tristana is still like unreachable. So this is basically how you play in low elo as well. You hover your teammates, but you're always out of threat. You're always out of the threat of the enemies, but you're still, you know, close enough to your teammates that if the Lee Sin is using the ult and the Q on the Pyke, you can immediately just follow up, you know. What's going on, guys? Besides here, in today's video we're going to analyze an insane 68% win rate challenger 1160 LP Korean AD carry. Absolutely insane. People can't get 70% win rate in gold, silver, bronze, diamond, master tier, but this guy does it in challenger. 70% win rate on his best champ, 70% win rate on his second best champ, 75% win rate. This guy is not human. We're gonna break down his gameplay and I'm gonna show you what it does that he's so insane in head. And how does he do it? I'm thinking, how does he do it? He's challenger 70% win rate. Like, how do you humanly play to get this win rate? We're gonna find out in this video. Guys, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this amazing AD carry channel. My name is Bizaiz and I'm an AD carry professional coach. So I'm gonna show you today how to do it properly, how to win on AD carry, how to snowball properly. So let's get right into it. We see right here he does play Tristana. It's actually one of his best champion. So there is that. We actually have a Pyke into an Ezreal, so this is pretty volatile. Closer is also a pro player. So we've got a Raider Go as well, one of the best, if not the best Darius in the world. We've got some no name right here. The rest have streamer mode, so we don't really know who they are. So I really want to see how they play. So he goes for Bloodline, which is normal on Tristana because his Q gives 60% attack speed, so you don't really need attack alacrity. Cashback and triple tonic is the normal standard after the buffs. Obviously he gets flat AD, cut down, so this is just pretty basic. Some people they go for the PTA in some matchups, but in this matchup he just goes for the little tempo, just the classic one. I think he's gonna start Q. There is no reason to start E on Tristana. If you're human, you have a lot of attack speed, you have little tempo, so you win really hard. I don't know if they win extended fights because also the guy has Conqueror on the Ezreal, gets the push level 1, wards the brush immediately, preemptively, doesn't really stay behind the minions because he knows that he can win if Sylas goes in. He actually starts the Q, Sylas is going to go in, he actually hits, barrier instantly, uses the potion, kites really confidently. Look at his clicks, he's clicking up because he actually understands his damage. He knows exactly how much damage he has, he knows exactly how to play this matchup and he knows his champion very well. Double flash, he's there. Yeah, this is pretty hard right now. So what did he do? So here he knew his limits very, very well. Might be a kill here. Okay, he just flashed. So he knew his limits very well. I want to see what he does with the wave because with this HP and with 200 gold, you shouldn't really push. Let's see the hook. Can we kill him? One. Oh, close. Okay, so Ezreal is 1 HP. He's going to recall for sure. I don't think he can push this. He doesn't really have his E. And the Sylas can freeze. So ideally he just recalls. Yeah. This is AI. This is AI decision making. We don't know what is Sylas, but right now I don't think Sylas can crash. Oh, yeah, that was smart by Sylas. He instantly jumps in. If we can kill Sylas, we take 2 minions and we insta recall. He's tracking the tempo of the Ezreal. So currently he's like around there, around there, around there. So if you recall right now, you have these minions. It's gonna stay here. You're gonna use your W to get faster to the lane. You have 700 gold. I'm thinking, what is he gonna buy with 700 gold? There is a pro player right now in Korea that is actually pretty known and people in high elo know him. His name is Neiza and he's actually one trick pony Tristana. He's very, very good and he likes collector first. So I don't know if the pro players also, you know, they copy each other, but it looks like he goes for double longsword. So maybe he's gonna copy that build with the collector into Navori or collector into Infinity, depending on how ahead you are. The wave is here. Insane. And I really like how fast he made the decision to not push. He knew where is Ezreal, he knew that he can still recall, but then he knew that Sylas is gonna try to crush the wave and he scored the wave to the tower. Then he stayed, he adapted, he immediately W onto him. Very good. So now he has double longsword on the Ezreal, so this is pretty strong. Ezreal has only the refillable potion, so he can force the fight. Let's see how he's gonna play. Let's see. It is Ezreal and it is Korean Ezreal, right? So, this guy might just be good. He's gonna respect a little bit. Of course, when you play Tristana, she's not as strong as she used to be in the early game. Pike is very low. We have Ambessa strong side. You can buffer the W of Tristana against Sylas E. So you should just be fine. And now he just plays in Fog of War, you see? He wanted to stay in Fog of War because if you stay in Fog of War, there's a pretty high chance that Ezreal is gonna panic push this because he will think that Tristana might have recalled. So let's see what he's gonna do right now. So he's just gonna chill. Nothing crazy. Let's see. Okay, so Ezreal just recalled right now. So he should take this wave and he should recall instantly. There is no reason for him to push next wave. Yeah, just insta recall. Perfect decision making. Oh. There's no reason to push this wave. This is pretty bad. This is bad tempo play. So why is he pushing? Well, first of all, Ezreal is pretty far away. Like if we really count here, look at this. So we don't see Ezreal right now. 43 seconds, and it's a long time. Okay, from 443 to 501 we have 17 seconds. So 8 seconds is the recall, 8 to 9 seconds. So it's already another 9 seconds him walking to the lane. It takes 25 seconds to get to the laning phase, so 9 seconds is most likely going to be here. If you push this wave, you're not going to be able to push in time. Ezreal is going to be like there when you actually finish pushing, and he can just E towards the lane as well. He can Q on the Grom to lower the cooldown of the E, so he can move pretty quickly. So right here you shouldn't really push this because of the tempo of the Ezreal is pretty advanced, right? If we really, like you see, it's pretty advanced right now. So if you push this, he missed one. Okay, he got the experience of two minions. I don't know why he doesn't use his E. Maybe this guy is actually auto-filled. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let a lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com. I don't know. Could be. Could be. So why did he push? Why is this bad that Tristana pushed? Not really. I mean, he knew that he should recall instantly, but what he wants to do, he wants to get Dirk, refillable potion boots. So the fact that he pushes, he loses a little bit of tempo, but he knows tempo doesn't matter because the chances of us doing Drake with Ambessa at minute 5 is pretty bad. So like, we're not gonna really play for bot lane anyways on this tempo with Ambessa, and we're not gonna play Drake. So you can always, you know, prioritize getting refillable potion. It is an Ezreal lane. So yes, you lose a little bit of tempo because Ezreal is in the lane and they can just move to the river, but he really prioritized the items. Usually you shouldn't do that. Usually if you have the item, you recall, no reason to push one more wave there because Ezreal is pretty advanced. In low elo, you always push the wave before recalling in most cases because you want to get more money. And tempo in low elo is not as important as in high elo. But, ooh, mistake right there by the Ezreal. He's cutting on the right angle right here. Goes towards the brush. Very, very hard to play here. This is a mistake from Ezreal. Auto attack W, animation cancel as well. Beautiful. Oh my god. And it's just over. Holy. Okay, push this wave. Should he stay for the tower? So right now he's thinking where is Ezreal, and he spawned for like a few seconds, so he should be around here. So if you try to look at the plate, it's full HP and he has only Dirk. He shouldn't stay for the plate. He shouldn't stay for the plate, and he knows this. You see this tempo play? Because now if you really look where Ezreal is, he's pretty close, right? He could take the play to Tristana, but the problem is if he tries to recall here or here, you always get stopped of the recall because Ezreal is advanced in tempo. So when pro players think, should I get the plate or not? One, they think about the AD carry tempo. Where is Ezreal? Can he punish me? Can he stop my recall? Two, they think about how big their wave is and how low the enemy plate is, and obviously they think about how fast they can take the plate based on their items. So they think really fast about all of these things. And in that case, it's mainly because Ezreal was right here. So if you try to take the plate, you'll get stopped of the recall or die. So this is why he recalled instantly for tempo. Now, yeah, he goes for the collector build. Plays in Fog of War really well. Really well. Like, did you see that? Crazy, no? Like, look. How well he plays Fog of War, no? Like, look at this. Korean, 70% win rate. Oh my god. And now he clicks here, so he can make the enemy think that Pyke is not around. Because if you click up, of course, you're basically gonna tell the enemy Pyke is behind you, run. But now he clicks up here into the tower. Crazy. And then immediately, okay, this is a very interesting one because this is a mind game, okay? 70% win rate, challenger, Korean. What does he do? He stays Fog of War, acts like he wants to all in. All of a sudden, he does 1, 2, 3 clicks, 4 clicks back. Ezreal is thinking, hey, if the Tristana did 5 clicks back and I have a wave, there is no way she's gonna back, right? Like, analyze the clicks of Tristana. Look at the body language. Boom! So, this was crazy. You know why it was crazy? It's because it was counterintuitive for Ezreal to think that Tristana is gonna jump, because her body language, he mind gamed the Ezreal a lot. He mind gamed the Ezreal a lot because he did multiple clicks back. Ezreal thought he's safe, and Tristana made him feel safe and then just jumped instantly. So this is a great mind game, and in the higher elo you go, the more these mind games are gonna happen. Okay, really lovely. So what do I like the most in this first 8 minutes? I think what I like the most is he knows really well his limits, really well his champion. And even if you're gonna look at his OPGG, he actually plays only 3 champions. Like 66 champion. So first, second, third champion, he has a lot of games, and then 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, he doesn't really have so many games. So he just really focuses on 3 champions. And he does play basically 4 games per day or something, 5 games per day. And yeah, I think that's the sweet spot. If you play 5 games per day, having a 3 champion pool is good. Beautiful W over the wall, so you can get the attack there. Ulti, so you can actually secure the kill. Beautiful W angle right there, so you don't get tower shot. Crazy. I like it. I love it. So right now, should he go for the plate? Listen, is top lane. Ezreal is that dead timer. The plate is low HP. How many plays should he get? I think he should get... I mean, he could get 1 if he wants to get tempo for Drake, because we know that if Ambessa gonna give grabs, we can play for Drake. If I'm in low elo and I see this dead timer, I would get 2 plates. Why? Is because my Ambessa, my jungle is piece of shit player, so he's probably not gonna do Drake. So I prioritize getting 2 plates because I have my E and I have good items, and Ezreal just respawned. But this is just in low elo. In low elo, you can be a bit more greedy for the plates, as long as you know, you're thinking about, where is the enemy Ezreal. Yeah, but in high elo, being faster on the map is always important, because the enemy AD carry will actually punish you. I would say tempo can be important in low elo as well, but not really as much as in high elo. Pretty obvious dodge there by Ezreal, but I don't think he's gonna be happy right here. And even if he wouldn't, like, even if he doesn't die, it's still bad. Now he's gonna push. Should Tristana get a plate? Judging on the death timer of Ezreal, judging on how likely it is for her to die against Lee Sin. Vision here, pretty low chance he's gonna die. So you push this, you take the plate. What should he do? So he has collector and 600 gold. I don't think he's gonna recall after this plate. I definitely think he's gonna eat the tower. Okay, I mean, there is no minions in the tower, so he just takes this. I don't think he recalls. I don't know why Sylas recalls. There is no reason for him to E. Is he gonna eat the tower? He's probably gonna ward the brush. Lee Sin is patting towards mid, and yeah, he's just gonna block the Ezreal. That's so unplayable for him. He has no E. He has no E because he used it to get fast to the lane. And look how clean he plays, bro. He plays so clean. He plays so clean. Like, he understands that Lee Sin can be behind. So you just push this wave and he plays kind of safe. He's clicking, he's like, okay, I'm going to push this wave and run because Lee Sin is around bot. But the moment he sees Lee Sin going towards mid lane, he just keeps pushing. He doesn't use EZ on the tower because he thinks about the next wave. He wants to use EZ on the tower when the wave is also here, so he can eat the tower and the wave. And right now he's thinking about the tempo of Lee Sin. He's thinking that he's going to play for the next two grabs. He's actually... He knows the Sylas tempo because he just recalled, and now he just W on the Ezreal. And look at the kiting right here. Like, look how well he plays around the range. Back off, beautiful, and then now W is like this, ult, and then just W is really like short, so he can just get out of the tower, and you know, that's pretty much it. E's on the wave. I think you just recall instantly here. Pyke is top lane, Sylas could be bot lane. You know Lee Sin is dead, so you could look to go for a plate, but depends. Okay, 1.2k gold. I think that if you sell your potion, you have potion, so I don't think he should stay for plate. Ooh, okay. I guess besides coach, I saw the decision faster than he did. Because you see, it's a bit of hesitation. It took like a second and a half for him to process. But because I did thousands of reviews, it's really easy for me to know what he should be doing. Because I actually analyze the variables very much. Do you see? He's smoking up. He's still thinking. His brain is still processing it. And it took like 1 second and a half, 2 seconds and a half to decide, which is incredibly fast. It's challenger level. Like an Emerald player will probably go here and then all of a sudden think that, oh, it's a bad decision, and then just back off. But he was thinking very fast. He's not a coach level, like, decision making in terms of the speed. But still, like, fucking good, honestly. I mean, obviously, when you look at the gameplay, maybe it's easier to analyze, right? Because you're not in the game, so you're not connected emotionally to the game, and you're not there, so it's easier to actually see from outside. Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. He can just literally all in anytime. Now just bait that. It's GG now. Like, it's so hard to play at this point. I'm wondering how he's gonna play right now. So he has cashback. He goes for Infinity a second. He hovers his support. He went Fog of War for a little bit, as you can see right here. Like, you see how well he knows the Fog of War. It is absolutely insane. Because this ward actually gives good vision here, like around this angle, and you have this spot where you can stay. How the fuck do you get this good, honestly? Like, and now he wanted to play Fog of War, but this is warded. Let's see. He actually hits the hook. Is he gonna double in? Lee Sin is behind, and I think he is just done. Okay. Yeah. That's the first mistake he did. Lee Sin ult, Yasuo ult. Yasuo ult. And Yasuo TP. I mean, Ezreal died, so you just go to mid lane right here. Yeah, that's fine. You push this wave, and I think you'll go back to bot or not? No, you don't need to go back to bot. Okay, he has wind wall. Don't think he's gonna jump. He just ignores the fight, just takes the wave. What are they gonna do after this? I think you keep pushing, you don't need to go bot. Syndra is full HP there. Do you play for grabs? Because Ambessa is also playing for grabs, yeah? You need to play for your jungle. In low elo, I would not really have this kind of approach and mindset. Like, if my Ambessa is mid lane, will I go to grabs and start the grabs? Not really. Because low elo junglers, some of them are autopilot, some of them are low IQ. So what they will do when you start doing the objective, they will start blue, they will start grom, they will start doing their camps or recall for some reason. So in low elo, I will always default on catching mid wave, taking the mid wave, and if my jungle is starting the objective, that's when I would follow. So can you really apply this to low elo? Not really, because if you play, it's like swapping early, right? with your mid laner. It doesn't work in Emerald, doesn't work in Diamond, because it doesn't work in Silver. Because when you go mid, your mid lane doesn't want to rotate. That's the same thing here, right? You start the objective. Of course, your Ambessa is going to follow. She had basically 2 or 3 camps up here, and she knew that grabs is more important. But in low elo, it doesn't work like that. So this is why you should check out the coaching session, because so many people, they actually had no influence as AD carry. They didn't know what they are doing wrong, and they really wanted to improve. They really wanted to have influence on the game. We've got here people that got from Emerald to Master, Platinum to Diamond, Silver to Platinum, and Gold to Grandmaster. Crazy people that got to Challenger. We got people from every single rank. If you are an AD carry main, this worked for them. They improved, they climbed, they found out the real mistakes that are holding them back. Emerald 4 to Diamond 2 in less than a month. Why? Is because the coaching session will provide you exactly what you need for your elo. Not bullshit that you see in Challenger, but things that you can actually apply. So if you want to have more influence in the game, if you want to make sure you win the lane and you know what to do after, you know how to win the game as well. If you really want to get better, you're serious about winning, go to pizza.com, guys. Book your coaching session. Don't miss it out. It's absolutely amazing, and it will truly help you to succeed in the game you love, on the road you love. Going back to the game, Berserker Boots, he does have Bloodline. Ooh. So Berserker Boots are pretty good. So what is the approach from this point? 8-1. How do you get progress in the game? You just get objectives. You just fight because you're super strong. But you need to play for jungle and support. Like, you don't need to play by yourself. And we see he's staying in the tower because he truly understands how the game works. He plays a little bit scared, if you ask me, but this is how you play. So take the wave, play for bot, because Pyke gets vision, Ambessa tries to go into the jungle, stay on the right angle because they don't know where is Pyke. This is everything is darkness. Still respect Yasuo. So you see, this is the difference between you and this guy. Is like, he understands even if he's 8-1, Yasuo is still 2 levels up because he's a mid laner, and mid laners and top laners are actually, you know, historically, statistically higher level. So he understands that he doesn't need to get into a fight. The moment he gets 2 items and he's gonna, you know, reach like 1 level less than Yasuo, that's when he's gonna start fighting more proactively. But you see how he plays really. He plays really reactively. He just receives the wave. And I think this is basically what you should do in low elo as well. Because in low elo, you don't actually get so much help from your teammates, right? So that's basically how you play. Because what? Pyke went bot. His jungle went bot. He didn't really have any help. So then, how do you snowball? You just wait your teammates to play around you, and you play safe until they play around you. Or you just wait your items, and after you have your items, you start fighting a little bit more, committing. Okay, this Ezreal is 0-7. This Tristana is completely smashing this guy. Yeah, but for me, it's beyond, like, it's not real how you can have 70% win rate in Challenger. Like, what's the level of consistency? He recalls, and this is, by the way, it's Fog of War. He knows exactly what Fog of War is. If you're in low elo, never recall like this, just be into the brushes. You recall, you have Infinity Edge, and then now the game is much simpler. Interesting that he went immediately to the Pyke and not to the wave. Yeah, okay, get the wave, stay with Pyke after, you can start the Herald only when Ambessa is spawned. Don't think you can start the Herald right now. Just play around Pyke. Mid game is all about support and jungle and CC. So now he's calculating the distance between him and the wave and the objective and Ambessa distance. So we take the wave because the wave is literally in front of him. So he takes the wave, he moves to the objective. He doesn't really jump because he doesn't really know who is behind the guy. Gets Bloodline. This play is bad. He shouldn't really jump because we don't know who is behind. Consistency, consistency. Okay, he jumps like this, which obviously doesn't really put him in much danger. And he kites in the middle of the lane as well, which is absolutely high level because he doesn't know if they can come from here like this, or he doesn't know if they can come from over the wall. So he's like, hey, if I stay here and he comes here, I'm dead. If I stay bot side angle and he comes from behind, I'm dead. So I'm just going to stay mid pocket. So if they come from bot side, I run top. If they come from top side, I run bot. So it's like just unbelievable how much this guy is thinking. Like, I don't know, man. And then he goes for the objective because he sees that Ambessa is about to finish the Gromp and the wave mid is actually pretty greedy to take. You're not going to be able to take the tower as well because you don't know where is Ryze ulti and you didn't really know where is Lee Sin. Also, Yasuo might have TP. So you just start this, you do this objective. So the next play could be what? 800 gold. Should you push mid? No. Should you go top? I don't think you can get top. No, I think you can get mid and you recall, or you can get mid and you can go bot after. Those are the plays. I don't think you recall at 800. So you take this and you play with Pyke, right? Yeah. Just get vision. Move your vision to the bot side right now as Pyke, just because you have Drake there. And I really love the positioning. The positioning is like, honestly, what the fuck? Just making me hard. Like, look at this. Look how good he plays around Pyke. Like, look at his clicks. He's kind of trusting Pyke, but not really. Pyke is looking to do something, but his positioning is so unreal that even if Lee Sin, you know, flashes on Tristana, is still like unreachable. So this is basically how you play in low elo as well. You hover your teammates, but you're always out of threat. You're always out of the threat of the enemies, but you're still, you know, close enough to your teammates that if the Lee Sin is using the ult and the Q on the Pyke, you can immediately just follow up, you know. And now he stays really close to his teammates. I want to see, okay, Lee Sin has no Q right now. He still stays really far back. Now there is green light to go in because Lee Sin had no abilities. Lee Sin does have ult, and it is with Yasuo. But we have Syndra E. Okay, we go for the Drake. He actually uses E on the Drake because this is Lee Sin top lane. Usually I would not recommend that. You push this and now you just recall, I think. 1.4k gold. So what do you do after? So you go for Navori, you push this wave and you play through Ambessa, I think top tower, no? You play top tower, you play through side lane, you play through Pyke, you play through mid wave, and then you just hover top side because there is Atakan, so you play Atakan top tower. Takes the blue buff, which is a bit interesting. I guess he wants to get the Q, and once he's gonna get Navori, his cooldown is gonna be really good. He pushes mid because this is just the basic thing to do. And after this, he just goes to top lane because the next wave is not even spawned, so Ezreal can't really take this tower or threaten the tower, so he has a free play after he pushed the wave mid lane to actually go to top lane. Is he gonna jump in? Is he gonna jump in? Yeah, but this is so crazy. Like, look how much he waited. Like, another kamikaze player will just jump, no? Like here, Lee Sin has no Q, so he just jump, but he jumped on an angle where he's super safe. You see this? Like, he can still do damage, but he jumped on a very good angle. Yeah, this is a bit of no counterplay. How can he play this? Because Lee Sin came from Fog of War. Only if... Okay, you just need to... he doesn't have flash. 0.2 seconds flash. You can try to ult Lee Sin from the air, but Ambessa ulti is still gonna hit. Lee Sin also flashed. Hard play. Hard play. And pretty unlucky that he had 0.2 seconds on the flash. So now they get Atakan. Lee Sin has no flash. And Tristana has all sums. So I don't think it's actually that bad. Another thing that I really love it, that if Ambessa is bot, he doesn't really take the red buff. Ambessa is not that weak anyways. And it's good to be friendly in solo queue. Like, if you're gonna steal the camps of your jungle when he's there, then he might just get mad. So he just took the raptors and then left. Maybe he got pinged off, or just be a good person in the game. You know? Okay, interesting. Wow. Interesting that he ulted right there. I would have supposed that you don't need ulti there because your auto attack does more damage and you can also crit. Interesting that he tried to ulti. I guess he thought that he just want to proc the passive faster and that the Ezreal will E right away. Is he gonna die again? Oh, he flashed right now, but oh my god, this game is hard. This game is very hard. This game is very hard. Shit. Holy shit. So Syndra is hinting really hard. Ambessa is... maybe it can be useful, but this Yasuo is really strong. In games like this, it's important to not tilt, because the game is still in your favor. Blue trinket right away. Okay, this is his time to shine. This is a shutdown for the... oh, okay, triple kill. It's GG now, I think. You have 3 items, you have Navori. Does he think about getting the shield bow, or does he think about getting Bloodthirst? Does he think about getting like something defensive like GA? Because I feel like if you buy GA, it's just over. It's just over. Like, there is just no universe where the enemy can win a fight. But maybe he just wants to get Lord Dominic's. What is he gonna get? I guess Lord Dominic's for like maximum... oh, Mortal Reminder, yeah, is even better. Because they have Sylas, and Lee Sin also has that stupid item, Thunder Sky. And he also has some healing, but it's not really for Yasuo, really. Really good positioning as well. Like he truly understands the game, bro, this game. Like, we're pushing bot. We're pushing top. There is no reason to walk up on mid. Look at his clicks. Just look at his clicks. Look at his clicks. Pyke is face checking. He doesn't follow. He understands the game. Okay? A lot of low elo players, they just follow people around, but they don't think. Even now, look, Pyke face checks, but he's so safe. He's so safe. This is the secret of his consistency. He truly knows that he needs to be out of threat always. And whether this was a bronze game or a bronze Pyke or a challenger Pyke or Keria on Pyke, he plays around threat. He stays out of threat always. He stays out of the range of the enemies. The enemies can't even flash on him. This is how safe he is. And this is like really crazy and so honestly lovely. And the angle that he uses is R, like it's just really like it's W, sorry, it's like really something else. So this is his secret of consistency. Now they will get Baron, so I truly doubt. Or is he gonna clutch it out, Yasuo? Jax is also really strong. Yeah, they got Nash now. Yasuo died. They got the mid lane, they recalled. He gets BF sword, gets the red buff, and it's pretty much GGBG or what? It's pretty much GGBG. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you have questions about the game. And let me know if you like this kind of content. Let me know who else would you like me to watch next. And ooh, I forgot it's Korean listen. But still, they will win the fight. Guys, I'm thinking about an idea. Maybe I watch a Korean and I only watch the wave management, or I only watch a specific aspect, or like the mid-game rotations. Or I can do one really in-depth Korean wave management first 10 minutes, or I can do like 3 to 5 replays of Koreans specifically looking at the wave management or something like that. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye-bye. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.